Howdy, mates. Top of the morning to you. It is Friday, May 31st, 2024. And here's just a brief video, I promise. Just came from a camping evening, and it got a little nippy. Got into the upper 40s, lower 50s. And it was very breezy. Good times. But I just came from a tour with another fellow ranger who works here. It was very much a pleasure to network with them. And it was more focused on a geological tour. Now, something I may have mentioned yesterday regarding the geology was how most of the Badlands bedrock is mostly made up of mudstone, siltstone, and just eroded sediment over time. And of course, though it may not be completely visible, there are indeed different layers in the what you call stratigraphy, which is a term that describes the different layers. And surprisingly, in some of these layers are volcanic ash. As a matter of fact, if we look just up there, there kind of is a little hint of it. But another term that is often described here in this formation is Paleosols. And you can kind of tell from right here. You see a bit of that brown that's popping out? Those are some of that Paleosol that I mentioned. So paleo meaning older, sol meaning soil. And so we have these different soil horizons or layers, and given enough exposure over time, and we just had rain earlier this morning, it has the different bands of the bedrock stand out a bit more. So what makes this park so unique in and of itself is geological processes are always happening, whether we realize it or not. But Badlands is one of those few parks where you can visibly see change occurring in a short period of time. Whereas if you went to somewhere like Yosemite, for example, which is mostly granite, which is a very hard and durable rock, the noticeability of change is a lot less. But here, it happens quite often. I believe it's about an inch per year, whereas at somewhere like the Black Hills, which is a little further west, or even Yosemite, I believe it's like an inch per 1,000 years. I mean, granted, I don't have the exact numbers, but you get the idea. But just, my goodness. And it was a really cool tour. It was informative, and I hope that I was able to give you a bit more of a condensed version of what's going on here. All right, you guys, take care.